Donald Trump held a campaign rally in South Bronx last night, not far from AOC's district. Up to 10,000 people turned out to see the former U.S. president in an area of New York City that has been a Democratic stronghold. The turnout stunned many. MAGA energy took over the South Bronx. The former president greeted by the crowd as if he were a rock star. In one of the most Democratic counties in the nation.
Right here in the Bronx. Who would think? Who would think?
The Republican hoped to woo New York minority voters by making an appearance in one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the city he grew up in.
And we're going to make New York bigger, better, and more beautiful than ever before. And that includes right here in the Bronx. And it's going to be done and funded starting on January 20th, directly from our great and beautiful White House. Is that okay?
Trump touched on a wide range of topics, but the biggest one to resonate, promising the largest deportation operation in U.S. history.
We are not going to let these people come in and take our city away from us and take our country away from us. It's not going to happen.
An estimated 10,000 people stood in the park and listened to Trump speak for more than an hour and a half.
Well, certainly a bigger crowd than I think Democrats would like to see, particularly given this is one of the bluest counties in the entire country.
And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, known by many as AOC, had a lot to say about the rally within her hometown.
This is an attempt to, I think, trick some of our folks here, but I think the Bronx knows better. A lot of this is about covering the increasingly precarious financial situation that he's in.
AOC accusing Trump of using the opportunity as a fundraising tactic because he's broke, and argued there would be likely more out-of-towners at the event than locals, but it may not have been the case.
Where are you from?
The Bronx, actually.
I'm originally from the Bronx and from New York.
I'm from the Bronx.
Right here in the Bronx, New York. This is home, right here.
During his speech, Trump called on stage several people with local ties. No, not Jenny from the block.
Come on up, fellas. Rapper Sleepy Hollow. Oh, I like that. I want to get that done.
Chef G and Sleepy Hollow made a very brief appearance. Two rappers who were charged last year with conspiracy to commit murder.
Trump gonna shout, the wins for all of us.
A fitting choice of guests, as Trump is currently in a criminal trial of his own. The rally in South Bronx happening just days before a Manhattan jury will begin deliberations on whether to convict him of felony charges in his hush money trial.
Saving New York and saving America starts with telling crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in history, you're fired, like the apprentice. You're fired. Get out.
If Trump does in fact win the blue state, he would be the first Republican nominee in 40 years to do so since Ronald Reagan in the 1984 presidential election.
New York will never, ever support Donald Trump for president. We know him better than anyone, and that means we understand what he's all about is just for himself. So this state will go solidly behind Joe Biden for president, as it has in the past.
In the 2020 election, Trump only garnered 16% of the vote in the Bronx. Time will tell what voters will decide as they head to the polls in November.